I don't think I'm a hero. You're not going to get me to say yes to that. My name's Chris Ken, and I'm the founder and manager of the Canine Project.
Dogs are just like people, so it's kind of like socialisation on both sides really. So dogs get socialised, people get socialised, and you can play with dogs as well. It's all good.
Lots of the people we work with can't have their own dogs, so they can't get their own emotional well-being boosted by a dog of their own. So coming into the cafe not only provides them with that much needed contact with the dog, and also, more importantly perhaps in the long run, it provides them with that contact with other people.
It gives them the confidence to feel more better in themselves. So it is helping big time with people who's got anxieties, depression and stuff like that.
And there's loads of people out there that could do really well if only they are given the right opportunity. And sometimes it's the dogs that provide them with that opportunity. Our canine project star really is Cassie.
Cassie is a rescue dog. Chris has had her since she was a puppy.
She had been thrown from a moving car, so someone had driven down the street, tipped her out the window and drove off.
If you're feeling down, she can sense that and try to lift you up basically. And
there's always someone who's normally a kind of fairly quiet person who's like, if I could have any of them, it'd be Cassie, because she just makes me feel good. Can you come up? Good boy. Billy is a little border collie that was rescued from Ireland. Ireland has a lot of problems with dogs, they put lots of them to sleep. He's very, very nervous. He's not at all brave.
Because he's a little bit on the nervous side, it's like you have to be kind of like calm around him.
He's helped quite a few people come over fear of dogs because he's such a soft, gentle dog basically.
Until you've had a dog or had anything to do with a dog, you don't understand, you know, sort of how close you can get to them and the bond.
And I've spoken to people who quite passionately told me about how this idea and project and the work they've been doing has literally saved their lives. was one. No, no, I've got upset now.
When we first met Phil, he was in a really poorly way, really mentally, emotionally. He was really low.
I could quite confidently say that I probably wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for the Canine Project.
I knew he needed a dog, and I also knew that out there would be a dog that needed him.
Her past is a bit murky really. They started using her for fighting for a while. They reckon on the day that they were raiding the place, they tried to kill her, so she's got a crack in her skull where they hit her over the head with a pipe.
She saved his life really in many ways, partly because she gave him a reason to get up every day and he had to go out.
She's just there and she just wants to help all the time because that's what dogs do. So to make sure I never forget how much she did for me, I got her name and her favourite scarf on my arm.
I went through a lot of depression. I basically didn't want to be on this earth.
Obviously I have depression, all that kind of other stuff, and if I'm having a bad day, I go to the cafe, play with the dogs, and I'm feeling better. It's like they're kind of like good medicine, you know?
I go out to places, I go over to Cambridge and other places where I didn't used to go. So this project has helped me a lot.
There are projects that work with dogs and there are projects that work with people, but there's very few that work with both and actually make both work together for each other's benefit.
The Canine Project, it seems to me, has a lot of ambition and a lot of potential and future project ideas, and it all just needs getting off the ground now.
If we could find our own facilities, then we could offer something that would last longer and actually provide a wider range of activities and meeting points so people don't only have one thing a week, they actually have more than one thing a week.